So you guys get in and start heading out of the village and into the back into the forest.
Is there a path, or are we
Yeah,
going to?
there's a path. Um,
I'm gonna
she
keep.
said Katya mentions that eventually it splits off into forest, but um, for good ways there's a path there.
Make sure I'm keeping my eyes out for anything untoward.
Gonna make
How
a
15.
many
investigation.
hours will it take to get from where we're at to this place? Or is it still 2 days or something?
Yeah.
It's roughly 2 days now.
Okay.
So, so as you guys
Is
spend your first day,
is Averus willing to help me today, or is he busy being an eagle or
he's gonna
birding?
spend today keeping an eye out.
Okay.
So you guys begin heading to the spire. You notice that the transition becomes pretty gradual to a denser forest as you start heading more south. Um, there are some hills here, and as you get to the top, you can see uh, far off in the landscape, pretty dense forest scattered about. In fact, most of the southern portion is forest or dense forest. You guys push through for the day. Nothing eventful happens. Um, sun begins to set, and you guys can decide what you do for the evening plans. Dinner, I assume, is first.
I didn't know what kind of camp we were setting up or what the deal is.
Well, I'm just marking my days. Got 4 work days in now. Yeah, I'll do the usual alert spells, tiny hut.
Okay. So you all get into the hut,
All right. Yep.
prepare for sleep.
So we left in the morning and just traveled for 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is, we got there at 4 o'clock then, basically.
Yeah, I mean, you can push on for further. I
Well, I spent
figured you're going to sunset.
how many more hours of work can I get in? Can I get like another partial work day in, or?
You could still do 6 hours,
Okay, yeah.
and still,
4 days.
you'd still be able to wake up at 6 o'clock. So
Cool. I do 4 work days and 6 hours worth. Each work day, I believe, is 8 hours, and a work week is 5 days, right?
yes.
Nice.
All right. So you guys wake up in the morning, eat breakfast, and what are your plans now? Continue on.
Continue on.
Cool. Once again, you push through. Now you're really starting to see the forest. Several hours in, you see that the forest is pretty dense. The trail splits off, and you now head into the forest itself without a path to guide you. But Katya leads you through it.
24 for my perception.
24. All right. I don't see anything so far. You notice the canopy is getting pretty thick, but you still have your goggles so you can see. There are bits of light that streak through, but most of it's pretty dark. You guys travel for roughly till 3 p.m. Before Katya says that you guys are almost there.
When you say almost there, like how far out? Half an hour or?
I expect we'll be there within the hour.
Okay.
So how many hours would that travel?
Right now you're at 7.
Okay.
So 1 more hour, and she says roughly 1 more hour, and you'll be there.
This is you said it's ritualized, right? So you've got to summon him.
Oh no, this creature appears once every year,
So it's just
and
wandering, or
it after a while it begins to wander, but normally it sits there dormant, seeking prey that come near the portal.
Does it activate when somebody goes near the portal then and wake up?
It's not necessarily, as far as I know, it's not defending the portal, but that's its home that it calls.
Does it speak?
Not that I see. I haven't ever heard it speak at all. I mean, it makes low roars, but it
What
doesn't.
is it?
She begins to describe it. It's closely related to a shambling mound. It's kind of like a large plant creature,
Okay.
summoned by worldly or otherworldly means.
Have I seen one of those before in my time in the Fae, or?
Make a nature check.
Sure. So I assume I'm listening to this as well. Nope.
No,
see.
doesn't ring a bell.
Have I seen one? I spent time in the swamps.
You can make a nature check as well.
10.
10. I mean, you've loosely heard of it. It's maybe some of your.
I mean, not this one specifically,
Fellow-
just a shambling mound.
Yeah, you've at least heard of one. Haven't ever encountered one, but
Okay.
you know they are large. She says,
It's like a pile of, like, branches and stuff, right?
yeah, she says it's tree branches, vines,
Yeah.
a few occasional rocks. It's basically the two-pronged spire grants it its life, but that life is kind of misunderstood. It's chaotic and free roaming, and even harms creatures that are in the forest itself. It's physically strong, but its size makes it pretty easy to hit. It returns to the earth it came from every year, but it doesn't immediately die. I should mention, after it's fallen, you have to tear into its body and destroy its core root. That's how you truly defeat it.
And it keeps coming back every year. Is there not a way to permanently end this if it's like a bad thing?
Not that I know of.
I
Do I
mean,
know anything
I've
about this?
kind of already made a roll for the creature, but would I have ever heard of anything like this around portals and things of that nature?
From your previous roll, you tried thinking of the creature. You've heard of it, but you can't think of anything
Right.
similar.
Can I make any kind of check for this?
Yeah, go make a nature check.
Oh, nature?
Yes.
That ain't gonna help me. Yep, fake creatures. I got 4.
4. Pretty new to you.
Well, you want to go in guns blazing?
Up to you guys.
I think I'll be done reading by the time we get there.
Yeah, I think we're 1 hour. Well, you could just pause and just pick up your last hour if you need to or whatever.
Well, we've been traveling for 7 hours. The trip to Orthron was 9, and I did an extra before going to bed. I just need 6 hours for this day.
Yeah, so you'd be done already.
So
Is
you-
that all
you
you're
finished reading it?
reading? Or?
Dun, 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 dun. That's your +2 charisma book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you finish it, going back are your changes to your charisma saving throw, your skills that are based off charisma.
He
Like,
said he needs another.
Boost
He
to
needs
that.
another. He needs another 6 hours. He said though, right?
Oh, he does.
We've
Well,
been traveling for
for-
7.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, you're good.
This is the 6th day. So,
I think you got it then.
Is
plus
your
6.
persuasion and
yeah.
stuff plus 13 now?
I'd be +12.
Gotcha.
Yeah, your DC changes, your spell attack.
Your charisma mod is 6 now?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't think you could go above 20.
You can with magic.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna cast a mage armor on myself. Use my spell slot.
That's my timer. You guys are now roughly 30 minutes away. Getting closer, you can see now the forest is very dense. it's getting harder to push through the carriage as bits of roots are actually protruding out of the ground. You're able to push on for maybe another 10 minutes before you get to the point where you try to move around, and you're not really getting through. You probably have to leave it here.
I'll leave Syed here then as well.
I just want to point something out about the forest. It's one of my favorite environments, so that I actually get some benefits to that. If it's my favorite terrain, difficult terrain doesn't slow the group down. You can't become lost except by magic.
Yeah, so you would actually know exactly where you place the horses. So they're able to come back and retrieve them.
Yeah, so we won't be slowed down. I think that's part of my land stride thing. I'm not sure.
Does that affect you or the group?
If it's my favorite terrain, it affects everybody.
Okay. Yeah, and Avers has it as well too, so but he doesn't need it right now. So you guys continue on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So Katya leads you all through it's not a carved path, but you notice that as I mentioned before, the trees, as she told you guys earlier, are much higher than the previous ones. The canopy casts the force basically into darkness. Turnham, you're having a pretty hard time seeing, unless you have like a torch or something you wish to use.
I don't have like a torch or anything, but I assume somebody might be able to help me.
What's his face has light, Averis.
Yeah, I'll cast light for us.
I'll probably be up near the front as well.
Okay.
You know, what with my benefits to the terrain, so you know where to walk and such.
Yes. So you and Katya are up in the front. Actually, both rangers. Roughly 5 to 10 minutes away, she kind of whispers to you about how far away it is. You begin to see up ahead there are bits of soft blue and purple lights that kind of like they're very, very tiny specks of light that float in the air up ahead, providing bits of colorful lights.
They float in the air?
Yes.
I wouldn't know these as fireflies.
Make a nature check.
Oh.
they appear to be pretty colorful fireflies. But you can see they're casting some light on the massive tree barks that are right by them and the jutting roots that would slow your progress, but with Landstride, you can see Tarnum and Katya kind of guiding you through where to go. Eventually, up ahead, you do see a break in the canopy. I'll have everyone make a perception check.
Do I get advantage for this because I'm in my favorite terrain?
It's dark up ahead, so I'll say it cancels out, so you get a straight roll.
13.
Sure. That is a nice 11, I think. Yeah, 11.
11, 13.
7.
14.
Ava's got a 10. But actually, Katya pulls through. So, as you guys are getting closer, you see it looks to be kind of like a small circular natural carving in the leaves above this clearing up ahead, showing the sky, which you can see it's kind of near sunset. You can see the bits of orange and very, very faint starlight from above. Here, the floating lights are very present. The circular clearing is lit enough to have you all see 2 large vines about 10 feet apart, forming upward an arc before touching each end at the top. the leaves on them are twisted and coiled tightly against the vines. You see, as Katya's kind of pointing this out to you as well, there's a circle of red and white mushrooms formed around the arc itself. And you can see the grass is like almost like a violet color surrounding around the structure. But Katya actually points out, particularly because you're right next to her, Tarnum, she says, there, that's the beast hiding in the ground.
Do I see it?
Up ahead, you see bits of vines in the ground that kind of protrude upward. They don't look like they fit in the purple grass.
So I was expecting it to be like a spectral, ghostly entity, but it's not. It's like a giant plant mound.
That's what it appears to be. But as you guys get closer, I need you all to make the stealth check.
How far away is it?
Right now, you're roughly, you'd be about 80 feet away.
I would like to go invisible and dismiss Ali. Actually, I'll keep Ali out, but I'm going to go invisible.
Stealth for me, natural 20, 27.
Nice.
For Drostan, natural 1.
7.
I'm pulling up the hood of my cloak.
7,
16.
16.
So I'm pulling up the hood of my cloak, and I'm going to go invisible. So I get advantage of the stealth check, right?
Yes.
That's good, because I rolled a natural 1. 13, and then Owly was not invisible, rolled a 16.
Avers got a 3. That was not good.
Drostan doesn't get advantage on stealth checks, does he?
No.
No. I guess I'm gonna. Are we doing this? Are we just going?
How far away is it?
So if it's 80 feet, I'm gonna notch an arrow and take a.
So, you guys get closer. Unfortunately, as you guys are getting closer, you're notching your arrow. You hear Drostan snap a twig beneath his feet. And you hear soft rumbling from the ground up ahead. What are you guys doing?
An arrow. I'm shooting an arrow.
I'm gonna
Alright.
shoot a spell. Scorching Ray.
Go ahead and roll initiative, everyone.
Am I considered hidden from this creature?
What was your stealth roll? Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
26.
12.
Is it past 6 p.m.?
It is actually, yeah.
Okay, well that's good because it says here a Fey hit with an arrow from additional 2d6 cold damage. I assume that's only at night time then.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, 4.
I got 6.
I rolled perception. Hanoka does appear to see you.
Okay.
Alright, so it just got 4.
It makes perception checks against me with disadvantage because
Oh, it
of the
does.
cloak. I did pull up the whole cloak. Good.
That's a natural 1, so it does not see you.
Nice.
Okay. So I got Aegis, who was.
I think just
the
because I'm
coordinator yet?
invisible, it does too, but I'm not sure. I feel
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got a 6.
13
Tarnum.
for me.
26 for
Jesus.
initiative. I rolled an 18 plus 8, so.
Did you say 13? No.
Yeah, but I'm doing a level 4 Scorching Ray.
Oh, sorry. Was that initiative?
Yeah, 14. Yeah. But
Okay.
no, 13.
So next Avers.
Wait, I'm an idiot. 12. I keep going down.
Avers got a 9.
What did Katya get?
She got 15.
Are we going to use the bar or?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. That's. I keep forgetting that's there.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about the bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's much better.
You gotta roll for the monster.
Is my slot even on the
What was Corian?
thing?
It was it
Yeah,
6?
it goes up to 30. You need one for the monster, right? Do we have anything? Turnum.
Yeah,
We had
there's
2
one called
Turnum
orcs.
draw stand. Yeah, you want to just use orcs. What number should I go on, Hayden?
I'm actually about to roll for them. Just leave it there for a second. I gotta get Katya's. I'll use yours.
So is it just one creature, or is there several of these creatures?
Right now, you only see one. I'm gonna roll for them. Oh, that wasn't very good. He got a negative, so 4. Which I think, yeah, that's Aegis as well. Aegis, because it's an enemy, go ahead and roll initiative again to see if he beats you.
Alright. 5.
He got 12. So I'll put him on 5, but he is technically 4. Oh, they're together. Thank you. Cool. All right, everything off the table. I'm gonna get the map.
Yep.
Oh, we're just rolling straight initiative, so I don't need to pre-prepare my attack then, do I?
No.
Okay, never mind. Then I'll see what's going on. I'll probably. I am invisible right now.
All right.
Nice.
So
Just taking a moment to load in. Just
Still taking a moment. Yeah, it still says it's busy.
I'd be careful about putting things on it. I don't know. Don't need to get eaten.
I'm not seeing how it's
Corian,
popular.
get in. That's
Oh,
unlikely.
more trees are being added. Looks like.
I really like this map. I think it's really well done.
They really just need to make trees where you can just have like a row of trees be one entity so it loads in faster.
Yes.
Ah, here we go.
Done. Cool.
All right, so where are we all at? I was in like the middle.
I would have been leading at the front, right, with Katya. Do we have Katya's figurine available?
I do.
Okay.
Bah.
Oh,
Sucked you up.
stole my guy.
Actually got a good one for Katya.
She had a figurine, didn't she? Didn't like
Where-
design her one?
Where am I at? I don't even know.
I don't think he made one for Katya, no.
No.
But that's fine. I don't mind.
That doesn't draw anymore anyway, so.
Are you all the way back here?
Well, the Rangers were in the front, so
Where's Iris?
He should be
There he is. Do you have Allie?
Oh yeah, I have Owly.
I thought
Allie's
you said
spelled
you
with an
dismissed
IE.
him.
Oh no, I was going to, but I decided to keep him out. He
Oh,
rolled like
okay.
yeah. Yeah.
That one's spelled with an IE.
Well, who spelled it wrong?
But anyway, so Tarnum, you see
Yeah.
now the vines and the kind of roots and tree branches are starting to bulge out of the ground, breaking it apart. You hear a loud roar as the vines that were embedded in the ground rise up, sending dirt flying in the air. Standing out about a good 12 feet tall, the vines and everything else that's embedded in its body are curling and constantly shifting around, never staying in one place. It looks like leaves, mushrooms, basically any kind of plant life that is encompassing all of its large form, with a makeshift mouth with jagged rocks forming only bottom teeth and 2 thick plant-like arms that spread out. You are up first. What would you like to do?
I want to shoot an arrow at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack.
Okay. That is 7 plus 8. 15.
15. That
Probably
hits.
misses. Oh, it does hit? Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
Very big.
well, I'm going to do a whopping amount of damage to it because it's my favorite enemy. Extra dice against this thing as well, so...
Also, let me know what type of damage it is.
Right, I will do. So we need to start with a D8. That's piercing, and then there's 1d6 cold. And then there's the modifier on top of that. Additionally, I can cast Ray of Frost at will. The damage is fixed at 2d8, so I need another 2d8 for that.
Ray of Frost is an action. So you can basically cast a
Okay.
cantrip, or you can use your bow strike.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
So
you can
it does-
choose whether to cast a cantrip or a strike with the bow.
Oh,
So you
right.
chose bow, right? So.
Yeah, yeah. So it says in addition, I get another 2d6 cold damage with an arrow if the creature's a fae. So
Yes.
we've got 3d6 cold damage and 1d8 plus the modifier, which is I think 4 because it's a +1 and my dex is +3.
Should be 4.
And then there's another +4 because aberrations and fae are my favorite enemy.
Nice.
So technically
So go ahead.
plus
and roll that.
8 to that. So let's see what we get here. That is
So start with
16.
piercing.
So piercing, that is 7
Plus the 4.
piercing.
Or sorry, plus the 8.
Plus the 8, yeah.
15.
So 15. And then we've got 9 in cold damage.
9.
Yeah.
All right.
So it gives us a total of 24 on that round.
Looks you can see the cold damage does not appear to have as much of an impact as you hoped.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. Well, let's roll again for a second strike. That's only a 10.
10
11,
that misses.
sorry. 11.
So first
Probably
one
still
hits,
misses.
second one it hits its body, but it just deflects off.
Oh, I should have hunter's marked the damn thing. Well, I'm going to do it now.
Okay.
And I'm going to move 5, 10, 20, 25. Can I get in there? There's a bush there. I can't go. And I'm going to have draw stand, move 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35 over there. It's me done.
All right. Next is Katya. She is going to send her owl up next to it. And she's going to step in a bit, kind of get some cover right here. And she's going to take 2, I believe it's 2, let me see. Yeah, 2 arrow strikes on him. First one's a natural 20. And second one's a natural 1. So that kind of bounced out. She's going to use one of her bow features to split the arrow in 2, doing some extra damage. So for that, she does 28 points of piercing damage. And then she's going to use her owl to immediately make a strike as her reaction, or as its reaction. And that misses, but she spends her turn getting a couple blows on it. After that, it's Everest. He's going to step in.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, sorry, I
wait,
didn't see you. No, you're right, Hanoke. You're right.
He's very small. He's hard to see.
So there's only one of these things, and Katya said there's only one usually.
She actually did not mention that.
All right. I am going to, so he's invisible. So I'm going to move in 5, 10, 15, 20. And glance around, and this is the only one I can see.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to, actually, you know what? Why do I don't need to move for this. Do I have line of sight where I'm at? How far do I have to get in to get line of sight on this guy?
You currently do have that. Yeah, you can see.
Okay.
It's large, so it's 12 because 12 feet tall. You can angle up.
So Hanok's invisible in the back, and he's like, "Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cast a scorching ray." But then Hanok remembers that this is a plant creature, right?
It appears to be yes.
And he is going to cast Blight on the plant creature, which will make him appear visible afterwards. You have to make a saving throw, but if it's a magical plant, it makes it with disadvantage.
All right.
And it's Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
That is
DC 17 now.
Oh, that's 11.
And it takes max damage, so 64 necrotic damage.
Nice, 64.
And so now poofs back into existence here.
Mark that down.
10, 15. He's going to send Owly in and just tell Owly to kind of take a peek around to see if he sees anything else besides this creature.
Okay. Make a perception check for him.
He'll let me know. All right. Natural 20.
20. You do see some wildlife roaming around. There appear to be owls, birds. You do see on each side, Owly sees a bear on each side. Looks to be, you can't tell color, but they appear to be pretty large.
I mean, are they coming? Does he see them coming towards us, or are they just bearing around, or?
They do not appear to be coming at this moment.
Okay. And yeah, I'll just leave Owly right here for now. 5 feet in the air.
Okay. Now it's Avarice. He would do his signature, which is Call Lightning.
I thought it was Moonbeam.
Right.
Moonbeam used to be until he got their level spells. So yeah, he would cast Call Lightning on it. The creature's going to make a dex save.
Don't you have Blight?
Wouldn't lightning have no effect? The creature is Earth, right? It's literally Earth.
You know, that is where I would see. Oh wait, no, I don't have light. I don't have light. That's 4th level. I get 4th level later because I multi-class. So.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I would do that 3rd level, but I would do a Call Lightning. The creature does fail its dex save with a 2. You guys watch as actually let me roll for damage. Jesus. That's 28. You guys watch as a bolt of lightning comes striking down on the creature, but it appears unaffected and actually appears to have benefit from it.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it's Earth, lightning would affect Earth, right?
You can see parts of the blackened
So it seems to heal
plant life
from lightning.
Yeah, parts of the blackened life on it appear to heal over a bit, which Avers does notice now, but he wouldn't have noticed that to begin with. So let me just mark that down.
So it's resistant to cold damage, takes nothing from lightning.
Oh, lightning heals it.
Yeah. Fire is going to be a way to go if you've got anything fire or stuff like blight on this thing.
I'm just going to keep blighting this thing.
Oh,
My fireball.
Corian's got a lightning greatsword as well.
All right, so yeah, Avers is he's going to drop concentration. He knows it's not effective. but he's pretty big, so he's gonna back up a bit. So he'll stay right by him, or sorry, Irgis. And now it's Corian's turn.
Size is it?
It is large.
Okay. I'm gonna shove it down.
It's just shove. Okay. Go ahead. Is that athletics?
Yeah. That's a 23.
It got 8,
All right.
even with the strength. So it is now
It is now
prone.
prone.
Let's watch as Corian just literally leaps and pushes this giant creature down to the ground.
And with my next swing here, 15 to hit.
That just hits, yep.
All right.
So make it save. It succeeds at save. With a 22.
We kind of want it to succeed, right? Because
Right,
lightness going
right.
to heal it back.
So that's 24 slashing.
Jeez. 24.
And then while I've got it down, I'll go ahead and action surge.
Alright. So go and make 2 more attacks.
Yep.
Aren't any melee attacks while it's prone a crit?
No, they're
No,
just
it's just
advantage.
advantage.
Okay.
Has to be paralyzed for crits.
Right.
So 18 will hit, and that's a natural 20.
Jeez. So you get an extra attack, don't you?
Yep, and that extra attack is a 22. So
Sorry, what was the first one?
18 to hit,
Okay, 18. That hits.
and then a
20.
natural 20 to hit, and then with my bonus attack, it's a 22 to hit. So that's 3 attacks, and one of them's a crit.
Nice.
I really
So
hope he fails with the lightning on the crit.
first one, it fails its save with a 12. Second one's another 12. So fails that. Third one is a 7. So it does fail all 3 saving throws.
Okay.
Even with its high constitution.
So the
So
first,
we'll start with damage.
Yep. The first one is. I don't know why I can't remember what to add to this. It's just 5. 22 slashing and 8 lightning.
Got that. Okay, next strike.
35 slashing.
Jesus.
Well, that's my crit. And 14 lightning.
Got that.
And then the last one here is 25 slashing and 10 lightning.
Got it. So overall, I did lose quite a bit of health. As it's down on the ground, you slash into it. You can see parts of its wounds are healing over, but overall, you're cutting through it.
Yeah. It'd be the
Nice.
same thing if it had resistance. It's fine.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, that's your turn.
Yeah, I
you
think
guys
so.
gained
That's
in its radius. A lot.
attack. That's action, bonus action. Yep.
Cool. All right. It's actually, I think it's the enemy's turn. Yeah. It's going to stand up after being shoved down by something smaller than it. And then it's going to let out a roar for aid. Owly does see now that he saw the bears that I saw in his line see actually now start to like almost like glitter with a bit of green light sparkling around them.
Is this a spell he's using?
This is not a spell.
Okay, so I can't counterspell it. Got it.
But you do see looks to be 2 now that it's coming into view out of the canopy. Looks to be 2 brown bears, one on each side.
Why are they green?
That's how they came.
Because they're green brown bears.
And
Green
also
brown.
they are glittering with a bit of green light, so um, this one's going to come up to Tarnum. This one, which is Drostan. So that's his action. That's his turn. He will move to get in Allie's range as well. There we go.
Owl isn't even doing anything. He's just hooting around.
And yeah, this owl used its reaction already, so it can't attack. But it's gonna stay right there. We'll start with this bear on Tarnum. That's 24 to hit.
No, my AC's 20.
I'll roll for it's so that's its bite attack next is its claws. 17?
Points of damage?
No, 17 to hit for its second
No,
attack.
no.
Alright.
Would I have my shield up actually if I was using the bow or not?
No, because the bow is two-handed.
Right.
So you take 10 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
But that's all that bear can do. Next is on Drostan.
Yep. He has something like a reaction like that. If he sees me get attacked, I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe. The only one I see is the coordinated attack, which is when you use your action to attack. Your ally can use its reaction to attack. So that'd be on your turn.
Right.
But it's going to take a strike at Drostan with the bite, which is 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits for sure.
And the next one is 11 to hit.
What's his AC? His
I believe it's AC
gonna-
17.
Yeah. So no, that doesn't.
Okay, so he just takes 11 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
And that's the bear's turn. All right, sorry. Now's your turn, Aegis.
Alright. Does Bardic Inspiration have range?
I believe it's 30 feet.
I think I'll move in a little bit.
Okay.
And I'll give.
It's 60 feet.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 6 feet.
Yep.
Thank you for pointing that out.
I'll be
That's what I'm
fine here.
for.
Stay there.
I'll give inspiration to Tarnum.
Okay.
Thank you. What's that? D8?
Yes.
Brilliant.
I'll say, what's the plan?
You see a bear biting him as you say that. You see
I
this
found out what it
giant thing.
was. Drosdan's thing.
I think also I'll do like clouded daggers like in front of it, between it and Alley.
Okay. Right here, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's now cloud daggers are there.
Drosdan wouldn't be able to attack that bear because he's not within range of me at the moment.
So now there's a cloud daggers on it. And that's your bonus action. Do you want to move anywhere else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Next is back to Tarnum.
Oh, okay. I still think this. Can I see what it is now? Do I know that it's mound?
What was that?
Do I know that this is things a shambling mound now? Can I call it that?
You've heard Katya call it that, yeah.
Okay, so I still think wailing on the shambling going to be the answer here. These bears are not really the big issue here at the moment. So I'm going to take another shot. That guy, let's say 16.
It's 16 that hits you.
Okay. I can't cast Firebolt right now, can I? Because it's nighttime.
No, you cannot.
Right, so I'm just going to do the bow damage then. Even though it is resistant to cold. Didn't look like it was healing from cold, it was just resistant to it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got 1d8 piercing, and then this is +8 for the modifier and everything else. Favorite enemies, that's 10. 2 piercing, 10 from the modifiers. And then it says another 2d6 cold, which is 8 because it's a Fey.
8? Okay, so that reduced to 4.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it says the bow's damage is 1d6 cold as well, so it's d6 cold. I'm not used to using that.
Okay.
My apologies. That's another 5, reduced to 2, right?
I reduced it to 3.
Alright. Second shot. Oh, yeah, that hits. That's 26.
Yep.
27, actually. New tools. Got lots of new toys to play with. So, I guess we'll do the piercing first again. D6 cold. Which is 11.
11 is 6. Got it.
And I didn't do my hunter's mark damage either.
Go ahead and do that.
What is that? That's another
2d6.
2d6, right? So got
You have
6
to roll concentration for that hunter's mark, though.
and 3. I probably do, yeah.
Oh, that's
Against
true.
that bear, right?
Yeah, you can make one constitution save though.
Against what was it? 10 that I have to beat or something like
Yep,
that?
you just have to beat a 10.
Nope. Forget
Sure.
that.
Inspiration.
It's a natural one.
Yeah, natural one. Even if I rolled an 8 on 10.
So you didn't really see the bear coming.
Damn, yeah. So have
Yeah,
I
you could
used my
cast it
bonus
again.
action?
It's up to you.
Have I used my bonus action yet?
No.
this turn? I haven't. Rather than, can I use draw stand to attack with my bonus action or not?
Yes.
I can, so I could potentially have him attack the bear. That would be an option, but I have a different idea than that. I'm going to teleport him there, and then I'll do the bite attack on this thing. I'll roll for his teleport, see if he gets that bear. He does, that's a 5. And this is a... Oh yeah, that's a 15, and he gets a +6 now on the bite attack, so that's a 21.
Yep.
And that's just the 1d6 + 3, right? He doesn't benefit from my favorite enemy.
Nope.
6, so 9. And now when it's Corian's go, he's got he's got advantage.
Got it.
Although it's prone, isn't it, at the minute, or did it get
No,
up?
it's up.
Alright.
Alright. So that's your turn. Next is Katya. She's gonna risk and use a bonus action to dash.
Was she getting out of range with that bear?
Yes. I'm just gonna come all the way over here. But he does get a strike. And it hits. It's gonna use its claws. It does 7 points of slashing to her.
It's not that bad. That's like a little scuff.
Yeah, it wasn't too much for her. Alright.
I'm I'm just waiting for this thing to eat Corian alive or something.
So she's gonna take.
That just make it easier to hit from the inside out.
She's gonna take a strike on the bear and the shambling mound.
Which bear? My bear or
Yes.
the bear she left?
She hits the bear. She misses the shambling mound. She does 10 points of piercing damage. And she's going to end her turn there. After that, it's Hinook. And then Ava's after. What'd you like to do, Hinook?
Well, knowing that this thing is near my owl, I am going to command Owly to fly 60 feet into the air, or whatever his max flight is, up.
All right.
He's just going up. He's just leaving this battle. We don't need Owly for right now. I'm gonna look at this. How damaged does the Mr. Shambling Mound look?
Make a perception check.
Okay, this won't cost my action to do.
No.
I'll do it anyway. 3?
Kind of see. Looks to be filled with vines.
I don't know. I'm not used to these fake plant creatures. I'm just gonna second verse, same as the first. Blight.
664.
It has to make the saving throw with disadvantage, but it is max damage. So if it saves, it'll be 32. If it doesn't, it's 64.
It's a 6.
It does not save. It takes 64 damage, and that's my turn.
All right.
Did you say it was doing fine?
No. Anyway, Avers is next.
I yell at Avers, "Hey, don't use lightning on it again."
Sure, Hinook.
You see how powerful my blight spell is?
I don't have light.
Yeah, I know. Because you're not the great wizard, Hinook.
He's going to prove you wrong.
Cast Blight.
No. He's going to run up to it. He's going to bonus action enhance his staff, and then he's going to cast Inflict Wounds on it. He is doing... He's doing 5th level.
He's not going to roll for that. I'm going to give him a divine roll. You can see that, right?
You can, yeah.
I am going to feed him a 12.
Just in range. Okay, so he hits. I believe that's
Drop it.
5d10.
I think it's more than that. 5th level?
Oh, wait, no, that's 3d10 for first, so that means it's 8d10.
Yes. It's 4 plus... No, it's 7d10.
7, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, that's 70 points. That's what we want.
70 minus 1.
That is 36 points.
That's really good.
We rolled a few ones.
Hinook yells, still better than you. Does Hinook know that he uses these divine rolls, like, in character? Does he know that he can, like, manipulate time and space a little bit?
He knows he can grant someone a bit of luck or unluck, or, well,
Right, okay.
unluckiness.
So he knows that he kind of, even though he's saying this...
He can alter a bit.
He knows he helped ensure that he didn't... that Avers hit, so...
Yes. That's all Avers can do. So he's gonna end his turn. Next I believe is it. Oh, sorry, no, it's Corin. Corin, you're up.
All right. Uh, 17 to hit. That hits, right?
Yes.
Advantage on all these as well.
Yep.
It does meet the DC at 14.
All right. 22 damage on that one.
These are all great weapon, right?
Yes. Yeah, pretty much unless I say otherwise, it's a great weapon.
It fails. If you
Okay.
hit the next one.
I did hit the next one with an 18. So that's another 22 slashing damage
Okay.
and 3 lightning damage.
Jeez. Alright.
And that's it.
Gotcha. So looking pretty hurt now. You can see bits of its vines and bark are just falling off its body. It is first is gonna get hurt by Cloud of Daggers, I believe. So you're just going to roll that.
Alright. It's 9.
9, okay. Got it. So bits of daggers cutting into it as it starts its turn. It decides to go for Avarice. It's not very smart. It's going to use 2 slam attacks. That hits Avarice for the first one. Second one hits 2. Oof.
Oh, my attack's missed.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can do that.
Yep. Only got 13. Oh wait, you know what? I can do inspiration. I've got an inspiration dice. Let's add that.
Did you get one? Oh yeah,
You gave me one.
For me,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
That's a 17 to hit.
that hits.
All right.
It critically fails its save.
Oh, that's a terrible dice roll. Good thing I get to. Oh, that didn't really help much. 19 slashing damage and 11 lightning damage.
Got it. So still looking pretty hurt. Does 22 points of damage to Avarice. It then grapples Avarice and it engulfs him. So basically like lifts him off the ground and devours him completely.
You've been swallowed?
Yeah, you guys watch this since both slam attacks hit, it just lifts Avarice off the ground. It opens its wide, viney mouth and just shoves Avarice in.
Oh.
Avarice is currently blind, restrained, and unable to breathe. So I'll put him in the space.
Yeah.
As that happens, Tarnum, the spare, goes to strike you. Hits for the first one with a 21.
Yep.
11 misses, I assume.
Yes. Yeah. So 1 hits.
That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
This bear is going to just go up to the nearest thing, which is Corian. And make 2 strikes on you, Corian.
Okay.
23.
That'll hit.
And a 14.
That will not.
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
All right.
As a bear bites into you, that's all it can do. So that ends their turn. I believe it's Aegis. What would you guys do?
I think I'll give inspiration to Corian,
All right.
saying, "You can do it."
Thank you.
As he has a bear biting into its back leg.
They just need to grin and bear it.
It was only 10 points of damage. I'm sure I can bear it.
The bear looks at Aegis.
Oh no.
I'll have to go to the armor and get that bear spot covered.
I mean, I have just 3 lightning attacks. I can't use those, really. I guess I could use Vicious Mockery on it.
You could use Shatter, couldn't you?
Well, that's Thunder too.
Well, Thunder and Lightning are different. So if it's Thunder, it's fine.
Oh.
That's a different type of spell. If it says it's Thunder damage.
Yeah, I think thunder is usually sound.
Yeah.
Well, that hit Everest and Corian.
What's the range on Shatter?
10-foot radius sphere.
Well, that would if you.
Do it back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might get
You're gonna try and get him
inside,
to
but-
regurgitate it using that.
Is that a tiny owl?
Yes. Jeez.
That's a big owl.
And if it was something like rock, it'd have disadvantage against the same throw for a shatter. Jeez.
Now make my monster grow.
What do you want to do? Shatter, Vicious Mockery.
I mean, if I do Vicious Mockery, it'd have disadvantage for its next attack.
That's true.
The real villain.
Jeez. It actually has a name.
The owl.
Mock it. Just mock it.
Maple. Yeah, I'll do Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, I don't want to shoot like arrows into it or stab into it because I don't want to stab into Everest.
I've seen better shrubberies.
Jeez. It rolled a 6.
I hope you kill it with mockery.
So go and roll damage.
Okay.
We want another shrubbery.
Me.
Oh yeah, do the second one.
Oh, there's 3.
All right. So after that, Any bonus actions?
Nope.
Got it. So now back up to the top is Tarnum.
So this thing's still up, yeah?
Yes.
Speak with plants.
Tell him to regurgitate. Oh, see, here's what I was gonna do. I was gonna cast Speak with Animals and try and convince these bears to help us. I don't know whether to cast Speak with Plants now and demand this thing regurgitate my guy here.
I mean, it's called trade for the bears, hasn't it?
Yeah, but if I could like intimidate them maybe into helping us, I don't know. This is a difficult one. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, well, yeah. Speak with Animals is an action, so I'm gonna speak with animals and shout out to the bears to help us, help save my friend, and they will live free in the forest.
All right. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay, I have inspiration for this as well, and I'm gonna use it because that isn't very good. 6 and 7 is 13. My persuasion is -1, so 12.
12.
Could have been better.
Unfortunately, you don't get that this is a magical kind of effect, but it appears to be some kind of influence on them.
So they don't listen.
They hear you, but they do not appear. They still appear aggressive.
Well, damn. Oh well, I'm gonna get Rustin to bite his leg then,
All right. So go make your attack.
because he can do that for a bonus action. So
Yes.
16,
That hits.
6 damage. Don't worry, Averus. I'll get him to regurgitate you on the next turn.
Got it.
They call me the plant whisperer, you know.
Exactly. All right. That's your turn. Next is Katya. So she'll do the same thing. One strike on each. She hits her both. Doing 9 to the bear. And 14 to the shambling mound.
All
right.
next.
Yeah, I was sorry. I was just writing down their HP. Just got done. Next is... It is you, yes. And then Avery's next.
I go, we'll get you out of there, Averus. Don't worry. And I'm going to cast my last level 4 spell. It's going to be another Blight.
Okay.
Saving throw with disadvantage, please.
That is 15. That does not succeed.
Nope, not against the 17. I take 64 more damage.
Okay.
Is he still up?
He's barely up, yes.
Oh, God. I'm going to have... I'm going to have Owly fly down and use his help action on this creature.
All right. So next is Averus. So he is not a good spot. He's going to make a Constitution save throw. Oh, and roll a 1.
Oh,
Oh, nobody was really hurt, are they, of the neighbors inside that thing?
Well, if he goes unconscious inside through lack of oxygen,
yeah, but
He
that's
takes 14 points of damage.
it's a minute plus.
He can hold his breath for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
He has a pretty good constitution, so I mean he can still do something. He's restrained, blind.
can he cast a spell?
I mean,
He-
Explode out.
He's gonna do a thunder wave.
Oh god.
Can
If
he?
this kills it and shatters it
I
into a load of
believe
little
he can.
bits.
If he's
Let's see.
restrained, he can't use his arms, right? I don't know.
I don't
what's-
think it requires.
If you need to speak though, you'll lose your breath, won't you?
Thunderwage is verbal and somatic, so
Somatic is hands.
yeah.
You know, he does not care. He's gonna go for it. He'll lose a bit of breath, but he's gonna say the incantation for it.
Restrained, you can still cast spells.
Yes. He's
It's-
gonna
it's
do
paralyzed, that's the
a
issue.
4th level.
4th level Thunder Wave?
Yes.
I'll have fun with that, Corian.
Actually, it would. Well,
It's Thunder Wave is 5 feet around him, right?
yeah, as it would technically would affect Drostan and Corian too. But
Oh crap! He hit Owly, didn't he too?
no, he's 6 feet in the air.
No, he
No,
flew
I
down
brought
to
him
do.
down
Oh.
to a help action.
That's true.
Ugh, fucking hell. He just can't live anymore. He's dead. He doesn't even need to roll a
I
saving
just
throw.
hear an owl shriek as he's blown away.
Hanoka's like pissed. Like once again, Owly's dead. That's another 10 gold to bring him back.
So Drostan and Corian, gonna roll your saves.
What save is this?
Constitution. DC 17.
Constitution
26.
17. Constitution 16.
So you fail, the creature succeeds as well.
What did you have to get?
17.
Oh, yeah.
So mark that spell slot.
So
I'm
that's
gonna roll
you said that was a
damage.
4th level of Thunder Wave?
Yes,
Yeah, it's 5d8.
got it.
And push back 10 feet.
Provided he doesn't roll all 8s, Drostan will stay conscious.
28. Reduced to 14 for Corian
Yep.
and the creature. Drostan takes 28 points.
Yep. He's still up, thankfully. How's
And the
doing?
creature's still up as well. You can see bits of. Actually, more than. Okay. See, you see bits of the vines and rocks are blown apart. The structure is still together, but it looks like it's crumbling apart at this point. You can see bits of Avris's arms like poking through, but he's still not able to breathe. And after that, I mean that's as far as I know, that's all he can do. So he's just gonna end his turn there, and start with Corian. Oh yeah, and Jostan's blown back 10 feet.
All right. First one misses. Second one misses.
Oof. So 2 swings, both miss. Yeah, I guess any bonus actions for you?
Nope.
Okay. It is its turn. So it's gonna immediately take a cloud of daggers damage. Ready to roll that, Ericus? I think he's dead. He's in awe from the how well you guys are doing. I guess I can roll. I think it's 44.
Something like that, yeah.
Ooh, 10. It's still alive. It's going to move with Avarice out of the cloud of daggers. And it's going to strike Corian.
He has disadvantage though because of
That's right.
Mockery.
Yes. It would have been a crit, so that's good. 24.
Hits.
You take 10 points, or sorry, not 10. 16 points of bludgeoning damage. It's going to try again. And then roll 1. So only gets 1 strike on you. The bear is going to strike Tarnum. 18.
That's my AC, so yeah, that hits.
6 points of piercing.
Alright.
And it misses with the second one.
Okay.
This bear is going to attack you, Corian. 22.
That hits.
And a natural 20. So you first take 9 points of piercing.
Alright.
And then 16 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
And that's all they can do. So next is Tarnum.
Me again?
Yep.
Well, seeing as the speaking to things hasn't worked, I'm just gonna hope that I don't shoot Avarice while he's in this thing's stomach and take a shot at him.
Okay. Can roll attack.
Oh, 6 plus 8 is 14.
14 does not hit.
Yeah, there's nothing I can add to that either. Nope, that's a miss.
Alright.
I guess I'll send Drostan up for a bite. 5, 15, 20.
Yeah, I'd say you went around the cloud daggers, but again.
Oh,
Yeah, you'd still be able to get there.
Drostan, don't let me down. This thing's probably got like 2 hit points left. That's no, I don't think so. 12.
12? No.
I guess I'll teleport back there then.
Okay.
Oh, so 4, so yeah, he does get his teleport back.
Got it. Katya's just gonna try to finish it off. Oh, no, the 2. So she's gonna try striking again. Actually, what's that? I forget she has Hunter's Mark, so I'm going to cast that very late. I forget she casts spells. And her second strike just barely hits. The 15. Doing 17 points. And that's enough to kill it, actually. So
Sweet.
it gets shot in the back, and Corn, you hear the roar once more. Kind of, it's like low and earthy, and it almost lands on you as it falls down. Ava's still inside of it, but these bears are still here, so that's going to end her turn. Next is Hinook.
I'm going to go and cast. I'm looking. I'm going to step in here. 5, 10, 15. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm pissed. My owl's dead. Which one of these bears looks most dead to me?
That would be this one.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Bigby's hand behind it.
Jeez. Okay.
We're going to use Owly for this, I guess. And I'm going to use Clenched Fist, Bigby's hand.
Okay.
So I make a melee spell attack against it. Can I, do I get advantage because Tarnum's flanking it?
You do.
Nice. I probably still hit it with 18, but I'm fishing for that crit. 22, I'm assuming hits.
Yes.
And that is going to be... This is my bonus action to do this. 4d8 force damage. So let me go ahead and pull out a d8. 3, 4, 8. Yeah, 9 damage. That was pretty pathetic. 9 damage to the bear.
Got it. All right. Any low-level spell you want to cast for action?
Oh no, so it's my action cast Bigby's hand, and then
Oh,
I
okay.
believe
But they said bonus action.
I believe it requires. I don't think I can attack with it. I think you create a large. It moves in your command. The hand is an object. We cast a spell. Oh, never mind. You're right. I still do have a bonus action, and as a bonus action on your subsequent turn. Bonus action. Can I see? I can't see Averis inside of the shambling mound. Can I?
You see like bits of his arm protruding out the front, but
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him
okay. Gonna roll that.
with my wand. I think it's 1d4 plus my spell modifier, right? Nice. 9 damage. Or 9 healing, sorry.
Got it.
And my healing word is Averis. Get out of there.
You heard muffled. That's your turn. Next is Averis. Yeah, he still has to make another con save. But he succeeds, so he does not take damage. He's gonna try and break out with some strength. Nope. He's not getting out of that. You can see Gordon. You can see his arm just like wiggly around. trying to get out. That's all I can do. Next are the bears. It's gonna go for.
No.
Did I skip you again?
Yeah. What about me?
Oh god, Corian versus a bear. I wonder who's gonna win.
All right, go ahead, Corey.
Can we not get rid of the mound first? I mean, that's the one friend here.
There you go.
Is he dead now?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
When
mountain's
did
dead.
that happen?
Yeah, you killed it.
Oh,
That's why Bigby's hand behind you.
What
I was
did,
well, yeah, I was wondering about that, and I died. Strange.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pull Avers out.
Okay.
That's 20 with athletics.
20. All right, so you kind of reach and pull some of the tough vines apart, and you grab Ares' hand and help pull him out, and he is now free, right here.
All right, and then I'm gonna do second wind with my bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, nice! I rolled a 10.
Nice. That's a lot of healing.
That's 19 points of healing.
Nice. Want to move anywhere?
Nope, I'm good.
Cool. All right. We'll start with bear number 1. 15 to hit, Tarnum.
Nope.
How about natural 20?
No.
That is. Oh god, that's good. 26 points of slashing damage.
Oh my
Not
god,
gonna
bear's gonna
knock me out.
I was gonna say bear kills Tarnum.
26,
This-
you said?
Yes. This bear is still focused on Corian. 17.
No.
Yeah, and the other one's a 14, so that misses. That's their turn. Aegis.
Welcome back, Fit.
Let's see.
Oh, hi.
Oh, what happened?
Katya killed the shambling man. It swallowed Avers earlier.
It was 44, right, for your Cloud of Daggers. We had to
Yeah.
roll that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Corian pulled Avers out of the dead body. Bears are attacking everyone.
I guess I'll shatter on despair.
All right. One by Corian.
This one. Turn him.
Oh, okay. So go ahead, or has to make a save, I assume.
Yeah, Constitution.
That is
A lovely cast on that hat.
17. Does that succeed?
Mine would be 17 now at level 9, right? From 16.
Oh, so it is 17. So it just makes it. So I believe it takes half damage.
And I'll do I'll do it at level 3.
Okay.
So 48 or 2d8.
I believe it's. Let's see. So it's originally 3d8. And at third level, you add. So it's 4d8. It takes half.
Is Bigby's hand in that range?
Okay, that's a good point. It's a 10-foot radius sphere. Yes, it would be. It would affect Bigby's hand.
Okay. What do I have to make for Bigby?
Is it Constitution? Yeah, con save. DC 17.
Doesn't really have any for any bonus. It just has its strength and dex being 0. So can I just make a straight roll for it then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
go
just
for it.
10s. They don't list anything.
Actually, that's probably true. It's probably plus zeros.
Yeah. So straight roll for it. 2. How much does it take? How much damage does it take?
He's rolling that 48.
48. Wow. That's a lot of damage.
Guess these two are gonna be big.
Okay. Big dice and small dice.
It's 13 damage total.
It has my hit point maximum of 56, so it's fine. It has 43 hit points left.
So the bear takes 7.
Was that in range of me or not?
I did it like here. Maybe.
Okay. Good. Because if you'd have hit me with that, I would have been on.
But that's any bonus actions.
I'll give inspiration to Hanok.
Actually, that'll be useful.
Nice. All right, back up to Tarnum.
Well, with the mound dead, I'm going to turn my attention to the bear and grin at it. And we'll just swap to the sword now because I'm in melee range.
Okay.
Would I get advantage through the big bees?
Oh
in
yeah.
there?
Yes.
That's a 7, 4. That's better. And Firebrand has gone up now. Let me see what that is. Is that plus 7 now? Yeah, it is. So 21.
21. That does hit.
That is. So this is 1d6 piercing. 1 plus the 4 from favored enemy. So that's 5. And then there's the 3 as well, so that's 8. And then I've got 1d6 fire damage. I don't know if that does any more to it.
Yes.
That's 3.
So 11.
Yeah.
Got.
For the
Is
first.
that first strike? So go on second one.
Yeah, I didn't hunt as much. Did I? Again, I'm not wasting it, guys. That's probably a no, but 12.
Oh no, that hits
I've
actually.
got advantage. I have an eye on that. Yeah.
That hits.
Well, I would have hit with the 12 anyway.
Yes.
Same thing again then. So we're going to have a 3 piercing and then a further modifier and then the other modifier. I know I'm not making sense, but it is in my mind. That's 10 total. And then you've got 3 fire damage on top of that.
It's barely up.
Well, Drostan has a bite now, right, too, so...
It does.
Does that bite get advantage?
It is technically, or actually no, it's not.
No, not where it's at.
No,
I should have moved it
it would
up.
be right here. But he only gets regular.
Right, then no, because that's a 2 plus 7, 8, something like that.
No, that is not.
So this is, yeah.
So after you, it's Katya. She's gonna help you out.
What's she gonna do? Just go and punch it in the face? That's probably about all it needs.
No, she's gonna shoot it, and she hits, and
Yes.
kills it.
Ooh.
She's gonna
Never
pull over
mind.
here, use a bonus action to dash over
Never
here.
liked Winnie the Pooh anyway.
Fire an arrow, and she hits the second one.
It is kind of that color.
I made them green.
Yeah, but you said they were brown bears.
But they're sparkling green.
A lot of peas for dinner. Green beans and spinach and asparagus.
Nice artichoke.
Does 8 points. That's all she can do.
That bear must be looking pretty worn out by now.
Actually, this one hasn't been touched that much.
I thought Corian's been beating on it for a while.
No, he just pulled Avers out.
Oh,
It's Hedok's turn. What you want to do to the spare?
I'm gonna make
when you
this.
put it like that.
I'm gonna make Bigby Sand fly up 5 feet in the air,
Okay.
so I can coast over everybody's head. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's basically I'm gonna bring it down right here.
And deck it.
First thing it's gonna do is punch the crap out of this bear with advantage. And
You're gonna punch it.
that's it. It's gonna punch the crap out of this bear. With advantage. 11 and a 1, so 21 I'm sure hits. So it's going to take 4d8, 2, 8, 12, 15 damage. Is it still up? Is it still alive?
He done died.
I would assume so. It
Wow.
hasn't been attacked yet, right?
Now that, what can I drop on this thing? I've used all my level 4 and level 5 spell slots. Yeah, we'll just hit it with a level 3 Scorching Ray. So I'll be 4 attacks. Can you hear me, Hayden?
No, he's DC'd. His internet's gone out.
Oh.
It's like DC from voice, but probably chat. I don't know.
Is he still in?
It's in the game.
He will time out soon.
There he is.
Hey, Hayden.
Okay, back.
Are you on your laptop
I don't know
now?
if you,
No, I set a small little internet.
it was like 15 damage to
Oh,
it.
okay.
Okay.
I think that's what I said. Is it still alive?
Oh, I'm still in game 2. Sweet. That was weird. Anyway, it is still alive, yes.
It's not going to be hopefully for long. I'm using a level 3 Scorching Ray at it, so that'll be 4 individual rays. First one does a 12 hit.
Yes.
Actually, no, I'm going to... Okay, cool. I was about to use my inspiration die. Of the 12 hits and everything's pretty much going to hit. 14 hits. 18 hits.
Yes.
22 hits.
Nice.
All right, so that's going to be, let's see here, 2d6 for each of those. That's 8d6.
Jeez.
So I love Scorching Ray. It scales beautifully. 8d6. It's going to take 26 damage.
It is still alive.
I'm going to yell at
Barely.
it. Stupid bear. And is Avery still looking pretty hurt?
Avarice? Let me see. Actually, not too much right now. He didn't appear to get hurt too much from the bear, but I mean, he's still hurt. He's minus 28.
How's Corian looking?
I'm alright.
I'll cast Untarn then, another healing word.
Didn't you already use your bonus action to use big?
Oh, yeah, Bigby's hand. You're right. Absolutely. Forgot. Now I have Bigby's hand. Yep, so I can't do jack. I'm going to go ahead and just get right here and be like yelling at that bear.
The bear. All right.
Corian's gonna like tap it on the nose. That's gonna die.
It's Avarice's turn, but he doesn't want to hurt a bear, so he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on Corian.
I thought you said you were gonna cast Cure Wounds on the bear.
No,
I was like, what are you doing?
healing the bear. Sorry, Corian, I gotta heal this bear.
Who's a good bear?
He is a good bear.
Forget about your worry and your strife.
Jesus. 25 Corian.
All right.
And he's like, I'm gonna look away. As I think it's your turn. Yes.
What about Katya?
Did Katya? She not?
You skipped her, did you?
Oh no, I know I
She-
did. I did not skip her. No,
Okay.
it was her, then Hanope, then Averis.
I
So it
just
should
missed
be
her
you now.
taking her turn. All right. That's a 22 to hit
That hits.
and 22 damage.
Jeez. It's very much dead.
Do you have more hits?
Hit it again. When you could, if you want.
Not if it's dead. I will.
Averis looked away.
I will skin it though, because beer meat is delicious.
But is
Alright.
it green?
Go ahead and make a survival check with advantage.
No, that's good because I rolled terrible. Survival. That's a 11.
11. It's not your best, but you do manage to get the bear pelt off of it.
Is that everything?
I don't really care about the pelt. I want the meat.
Oh, sorry, that you said pelt. You do mind? Yeah, you can get some of the meat.
I don't think the
say-
pelt is delicious.
You can try it.
Ugh.
It's furry.
So what do we see around here? Has anything noticeably changed with the monster dead?
It's a fairy ring. Don't go in it.
Hmm.
So there's a fairy ring. Don't go in it.
Was the bear green on the inside too?
Yes.
So what is around here? Is the portal active or?
You look at it. It looks, like I said, it looks to be like two thick collections of vines that kind of curl around each other and come to. They kind of touch each other at the top, forming an arc almost. Doesn't appear to be giving off any energy, any signs of a portal.
Hmm. Everything's dead, right.
Yes,
The owl.
so.
Has anybody dealt with that yet?
It's her owl.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Why is
His
that thing?
turn and start shooting at Katya's owl.
It's coming right for us.
I'm glad I didn't shoot at it now.
The one dead owl.
I was thinking, oh my, and nobody's dealt with it yet.
Yeah, I was got angry.
So everyone roll initiative.
I'll be ready.
Jesus.
It flies off and says, "I will be back."
God. Enough.
So yeah, you said that the portal looks pretty much dead and inactive.
Yes. As Katya says, she says from her knowledge it becomes active on a full moon.
And it's on a full moon at the moment.
You want to destroy this thing?
No, definitely not. This is the kind of thing that keeps nature in order. It is a connection to this plane. Destroying that would be one, I would assume, very difficult, and also could have an impact on things around here. So,
How big is a wagon? Is it bigger than a 10-foot diameter circle?
why?
It's just an important. This is a DM question.
I mean, it would have to fit all of, or several of you, so. I'd say it's 10 feet by about 8 feet.
Excellent. We could take a teleportation circle back.
That is possible.
Back to where though?
Third floor of the castle in
You're not getting a wagon out through.
Get away.
That
I have reduce and large.
would kill us all.
I have reduce and large.
I'm gonna take a look at this and just walk through it, see what happens. Anything?
You pass
See
through it.
Nothing.
I mean, nothing happens, but you walk through it and seem to be unfazed.
Maybe you gotta say some words.
Can I take a look at these mushrooms? I don't want to harvest them. What they are, and see if I can identify if I've seen these before.
Roll an age check.
Probably not with a 9.
I mean, they appear to be. They don't appear to be anything related to potions. They appear to be at least natural forest mushrooms.
All right.
Like I said, reds and whites.
Yeah.
But now that you guys have done that, Katya says, well, that was much easier with your guys' help.
Do we want to take a portal back, or do we want to just travel back normally?
Well, if we get back to Elswin, we're still going to be a town away.
Yeah, but it's less travel time.
Is it much less travel time?
Isn't it like a day from Elswin to Orthorn?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it's
7
rough.
hours.
But with horseback, yeah, you can get there pretty quickly.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
So I guess 2 days.
Mix
to
up my
get to
towns.
here.
Took us more than 2 days to get here, didn't it?
From Terralin.
Yeah, but then we gotta go from Terralin back to Orthorn, which is like 2 days, right?
I think just a day.
Yeah, I think I did mess
Save
up.
us- it
One
save us,
on
like,
Chaos,
3
yeah, it is
days.
like 2 days.
It is like it saved us like 3 days.
We just ride back on the owl.
Yes.
Have a
So do we want to take Magic Circle back, or do we want to travel?
Is there anything I can harvest off of the mound at all?
Make a nature check. Or sorry, not nature. This would be survival.
Oh, that's better. 15. Is it a fey creature? Do I get advantage because it's a favorite enemy thing?
Yeah, I'd say yes.
favorited.
Hayden, I want to use a quick recall to swap out Big B's hand for teleportation circle.
Tarnum, you reach through. You don't find much. Like I said, you find like similar mushrooms to the that's circling the portal. You see vines, a few rocks that acted as part of its mouth. But you do reach in and you do see in the center of its body looks to be a kind of like a thin root that's glowing a little bit.
Oh yeah, we have to cut that, don't we? To
Yeah, I
make
forgot
sure
about
we
that.
kill it. So yeah, I'll cut that out and make sure that we kill it.
All right, easy enough. It's pretty fragile. You just snap it in half, and the
Okay.
light fades.
Nothing else here worthwhile taking.
Not that you can see now.
All right, well then I'll just leave it where it is then, I guess.
Only Cloud of Daggers could cut it.
You could command some daggers. They'll cut it.
All right, I want to use my refreshed quick recall to swap out invisibility for enlarge reduce.